Greetings. I wish you and your family a healthy and happy 2021. Today I'm going to share with you a trouble-free and very easy method of setting up a green screen. I don't have a physical green screen behind me. What you are seeing is a virtual green screen. I will share with you how I got this. I didn't have to set up light stands. I didn't have to spread a curtain behind me. I don't have any light illuminating the green screen. Just at the switch of my button, I was able to get this green screen. And I'm now recording video. I'm taking all the necessary steps to illuminate me for a normal video as you would normally do. I've got two soft boxes in front of me. These soft boxes are not right there at the 45-degree angle but are positioned slightly more outwards, but they're illuminating me. I will share with you the purpose. This green screen, you may be curious to know what this is. This is a virtual green screen. The screen which you are seeing right now is there on my television. My television is here. If I zoom out a little bit, you will be able to see the frame of my television and the green screen behind it. You can get this on YouTube. There are green screens, blue screens, and virtually any color of screen available which can last for 10 hours. So I am standing in front of my television and I am recording and filming this video. Later I will edit this in Adobe Premiere Pro, and you will see how easy it would be to edit this, key in the chroma key, and substitute the green screen with any background which you so desire. I made a previous video before, but at that time there were some imperfections with the lighting. Now that I have got two soft boxes, these soft boxes illuminate me better and make this video even more better than the previous video. Additionally, I've got another light source to my left over here. So with this, the advantages of this kind of a setup are that hopefully there won't be any spill. We will see. Hopefully there won't be any spill from the lighting on the green screen, and I don't have to set up a green screen in the first place. I don't have to purchase a green screen, although I have already got a green screen. I don't have to set up light stands. So light stands take up space. I can film within a short space. I don't have to stand 6 feet away from the green screen and then maintain a distance of 6 feet between me and the camera and all that. I'm right now 1.5 arms length from my television monitor, which is here, and roughly the same distance from my camera. So I can get all these done within a distance of 4 feet. Lights which are here, I would like to talk about the positioning of this. Since this is a reflective surface, you could see some lights over there. You can see the reflection of those lights in the glass of this green screen. Perhaps you may not, if you're looking straight ahead, you may not be able to see it. I will be editing this anyway, and hopefully I will be cutting out whatever lights are there. This is my television monitor mounted on the wall, and I can see a virtual green screen on the monitor. I was standing in front of it while I recorded the green screen footage. You can see the reflection of the two soft boxes in this television monitor now, but when it was zoomed in, these lights were not there, and they will be edited out in case they were there. So I don't have any lights on the floor. I don't have anything to, I didn't have to set up a green screen on light stands. I don't have any lighting equipment, any lighting arrangements, fixtures to illuminate this green screen from the front, top, and everything else. you can see that the illuminance of this green screen is pretty good. It has got a uniform green screen over there. There are no wrinkles like a cloth green screen. And my lighting setup, I'm going to show you that now. There is one softbox which is way out to my left, not at the usual 45 degrees over here. It is way out to the left so that its reflection would not be seen in the monitor behind me. Similarly, there is another softbox over here. Again, it is way out to the right. And then there is a panel light, LED light to my left over here, which is falling and illuminating the left side of my face. I was standing in front of the camera over here and filming and recording, and that you can see is about 2.5 feet, about roughly 3 feet away from me. And behind me, we have seen before, there was about 2 feet distance between me and the television monitor. I am not suggesting that you adopt this hack or shortcut for your green screen recordings. If you don't have a studio where the green screen is already always fixed, every time, each and every time you want to do a green screen shot, there's a lot of trouble involved, as many of you who are accustomed to filming with green screen backgrounds know about. This is a short hack. For the requirements are that you should have a television monitor mounted at a suitable height on the wall behind you, and then it's a matter of switching on the remote button to activate this green screen. This will not be suitable if the television monitor is not mounted on a wall or is at a slightly lower level, and then you can't be crouching or doing anything, or it's not for every kind of a setup. You can set up this green screen in a jiffy by just switching on the monitor. If you want a full screen shot of you, instead of a talking head video like this, if you want to record a full length video of you, then obviously this green screen is not sufficient. For that you need a proper green screen. So I'm not suggesting that this is a permanent hack. Those permanent green screens with proper illumination is the permanent method. This is a shortcut method, and it is suitable for those of you who want to set up a green screen at short notice. So I hope you like this video. If you do like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel Madras Joint Replacement Center MJRC. Like and share. Smash that bell icon after you have subscribed to my channel. I will see you in the next video. Wish you a happy new year. Cheers.